We are coming in hot. We're recording live from Doylestown, Pennsylvania. This is the Bucks Townies podcast. I am Andrew. We got Gilmar, Rambo down here. I don't know if you can see him on the camera, but I'm sure he'll be moving about. Or our special guest, Kenny Restrepo.
Thank you guys for having me.
Claps.
Boom, boom, boom. I appreciate it.
Oh,
Laughter.
wow.
Laughter.
Dude, he's all... We got to apologize on behalf of Gilmar. He got here late today because he saw a Prius get pulled over, and it really jammed him up. So he's a little flustered. There
it is.
He's forgotten the buttons.
I appreciate the laughter, though.
So this is the Bucks Townies podcast. We've got Kenny here. We'll just go down the list. Former United States Marine, former New York City police officer. From the last podcast, we learned about that. Funny story about the dude stuck under the bridge. Hilarious. If you want to go back to the last time with Kenny on a long time ago, told us that story about, we asked him what the craziest police story. And apparently a man built a house underneath a bridge and like had hijacked electric to it and everything.
That's great.
A very well, I want to say a famous tattoo artist.
Well, I appreciate that.
But he's not going to be happy about that.
No.
So we're going to continue. He's a CrossFit gym owner as well in Plumsteadville.
Yes.
Is it Plumsteadville?
It's Pipersville, I think, technically.
It's on the border, though. The road is technically because you're by the Plumsteadville Inn.
Yes.
So Plumsteadville.
We'll say Plumsteadville. That's
Pipersville.
fine.
Anyway, fitness aficionado.
I do like fitness.
And
I don't look it, but I do like fitness.
Husband, father, all-around great guy, and a humble hero.
Wow, it's quite the intro. I appreciate all that.
But a lot of people might not know what that means.
Yeah.
Because the Humble Heroes organization is his passion.
That is definitely a passion of mine. I mean, all the things you mentioned are like help channel, networking that. The CrossFit gym and other gyms, other fitness stuff is actually a great place to recruit people to dress up in spandex because you got to look, you have to look good in spandex.
I see the intent now behind the purchasing the gym.
Yeah.
That's deep. But do you want to, before we get started, I've gotten into this new trend. This is a new habit we have. Do you want to hear what AI has to say about you?
Oh, man. You know what? We'll get into that AI, but I guess I will listen to it.
Okay, ready? Kenny Restrepo is the definition of discipline, reinvention, and service. And today we're diving into what happens when a warrior finds new missions in life repeatedly. Kenny, welcome to the show. That's what it wanted me to say to you.
Wow.
Obviously, I didn't lead with that because that would have been ridiculous.
That's kind of intense. Thank you, T1000, for that. Yeah, man.
You're welcome.
I'm so Sarah Connor with the AI, bro. Like I can't. Like,
yeah,
I do whatever I can to disable any AI stuff. It's really difficult for me to accept the fact that that's a part of people's lives and how brainwashed the world is. So we're like, well, no, I don't do it either, except when I do this, and it tells you how to speak. Like, that's a great intro, except I like what you said better because that was you. This one is like...
Well, yeah, it didn't encapsulate anything about you that just made a bunch of random things
like,
up.
and that's like terrible because it's like people will take that and be like, you know what, this is going to be my report to represent me at work or homework or college or whatever,
So you would argue that AI isn't adding to the planet?
I don't believe it is. I believe it's subtracting from our individual thoughts and ability to think for ourselves.
Okay.
Like if I had a Sarah Connor moment or John Connor moment where I could go back in time, I would go back in time.
These are characters from the movie Terminator.
Terminator, yeah.
It's not a spoiler alert.
Sorry. Yeah, no, everybody dies. I would go back in time and destroy AI and Justin Bieber and then go back to regular time.
Justin Bieber?
Why
Justin Bieber? What did the Biebs do?
We got to get why Justin Bieber?
Because why not? Screw that guy.
Of all the people you would clip?
Yeah, because, I mean,
it could be
nobody important,
There's nobody like...
I don't think that there's anybody... That's a selfish kill, I think, because I think if I think hard and try to kill somebody in the past to save the world, I'd probably just end up screwing things up, because you can't, like killing Hitler when he's a baby, like that BS. Nah, that's going to change so many things that may have driven us into a direction that where we are now was positive. I mean, obviously not the Holocaust, that's bad from what, from what I read.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So you don't deny the Holocaust then?
I mean,
so Bieber needs to die. The Holocaust is real, and time travel plus AI is something that's not on your plate.
No.
What is on your plate right now?
Man, besides the massive intro, I mean, there's a lot on my plate. With the gym, it's going on a year now. April 15th will be a year that we had this gym. We took it over.
April 15th.
April 15th.
We didn't go to that party, though. It was nice. It was like summertime in the party, though.
I know, because it took a while for me to get the place to the point where I wanted it.
Oh, so you had to do some work? Or what'd you guys do?
So it was, it was running for like 10 years before me. The owner and I had a relationship. I was coaching for him, at the gym. And the opportunity came. He said, hey, you want to buy a CrossFit gym? Basically, just plain and simple.
On your sheer talent. You came in and you were coaching CrossFit there.
Yeah.
And he basically saw how good you were at it and like bequeathed his gym to you?
I mean, I think it was more like, every business has a beginning and an end, I believe. Nobody retires from your business. You either die or you hand it off to somebody. You can't just retire from your job, because then that means you're closing down, So I think it was, he was ready to move on into a different, chapter of his life. And it was enticing to me. I've loved CrossFit for forever. I've been doing it over 15 years. Has it been 15? Yeah, over 15 years. And I saw the potential in the place. And I like to look at things and reimagine always. Like, hey, if this was mine, what would I do?
So ChatGPT wasn't wrong.
Yeah, the warrior seeking. I would hardly consider myself a warrior anymore.
What if the joke was on you and like the intro I said was actually generated by ChatGPT? It was like all over the place and said a bunch just to make sure.
It's AI's first day on the job doing this, so he stuttered a little bit. I'd say it was then you fooled me, AI.
My favorite thing with AI right now is all these clips that are popping up that like Epstein's still alive, and I'm like, damn, like, no, he's not.
Doesn't that scare you though? Like the fact that somebody could send you a clip that's funny, obviously comical, but like, think about the other end where you're like somebody's forging a realistic looking, You want
to hear my long-term theory on this?
Yeah.
Invest now, people. So you know how people go on live and things like that right now?
Yeah.
And people just have like a camera crew follow them around like everywhere. Like there's that one dude like I Show Speed, just like the streamers.
Yes.
The folks that me and you can't name, but they are doing really well.
Yeah, probably.
I think social media is going to change from being what it currently is to more live driven, because if you can do everything live, it's not AI. But if you shoot your content not live,
it's going to be AI no matter what.
Like, people are going to be like, is it AI or isn't it? So, like,
true.
Everything is going to have to be, like, on the fly.
Which is almost like...
Which I can't... I think that's going to be terrible.
But think about it. We're reverting back to live news, live recordings of things.
Like, Gilmar's status updates. Not to attack Gilmar, I'm just, like, looping him in because he's got a sick jacket on. Like, imagine, like, your status update 2011 was like, I'm hungry. Uncrustables are lit. And then, like, fast forward, like, your status update or your kid's status update in, like, 2032 is going to be, like, them from the grocery store live being like, this is what I feel about it. Like, and you're just going to be like, dude, shut up. Like, everybody's going to be doing that. We don't got too many opinions being written right now.
Yeah.
Can't, whatever. Invest in live.
My pet peeve in that stuff is when people are speaking to the camera and going, "Hey everybody, this is Kenny K Bar." I'm like, who the hell is everybody? Like who? Like you're speaking to nobody. You're speaking to a phone. You're not like FaceTiming.
Or when people be like, people keep asking.
Yeah,
it's like no. I used to. What was my rule on people keep asking?
It was like at least three
At least
people
three
got to
people.
ask, and you got to have screenshots of the DMs included in your video.
Yeah.
We got to see at least 3 people asking, or don't make a video about
3
it.
people is people.
If one person asks, it's not people be asking.
That's true. That's true.
Because people used to do that on Instagram stories. People keep asking me, like, what do you do? Like, no.
Like, nobody's
No,
asking you.
no,
Nobody
no.
cares. You
Nobody
just made
know.
that question up, bro.
Didn't do that.
People are asking me what my favorite color is. Like, no, you have 13 friends on your.
If you made an
showing.
Instagram story right now and it had to start with people keep asking me, what would you be trying to promote? Like, what would you? People keep asking me about your haircut.
People keep asking me about the back of my tattoos, the back of my head.
The tattoos.
Yeah, people be asking why I would get that.
That's not what I thought he was gonna say, but that's a good one.
Like,
That's a really good. Like people really,
nothing like standing in line at the Wawa waiting to pay for your food for your 2 Uncrustables, because you gotta have 2, you can't have 1. And you're like,
they should really sell them in packs of 2.
right? I think so.
They could, if you want to take some advice, like financial advice, like you probably get margins up on the product if like they just double them up. Anyway,
Yeah. So you're in the back, you're waiting to pay for your Uncrustables, and somebody's like, hey, that must have hurt. And they're not speaking to me. They're speaking to the back of my head. So I assume nobody's talking to me.
yeah,
Because I'm like, what, when I fell from heaven? Like, what do you mean? Like, what are you trying to hit on me? Like, I don't understand. That must have hurt. And then they'll, like, continue. Yeah, those tattoos. So that they know. Now I know it's on me, because very rarely do you see more than one person standing in line with a head tattoo, at least in this area. And I'm like, oh, man. Okay. Don't make conversation. Yeah, did that hurt? Hey, man. Hey. And yeah, it hurt. And then that's how you end the conversation. Or if I say no, because it didn't really hurt, it wasn't one of my more painful tattoos, it sparks a conversation. Now I'm crossing these roads. Do I want to talk to somebody who's definitely not going to get tattooed by me? Or do I look at them and say, ooh, this guy might be a client? It's a very narrow path.
I struggle with that too.
Dude, I can't. That's the thing with owning this business. Back to the CrossFit thing, is like, I know I'm not the best CrossFitter. I'm not going to the games. I'm not, like I eat Uncrustables. Like I work out so I could eat pizza and Uncrustables. Like that's my goal, to be able to fit into regular clothes, but still be able to work out and almost die every workout. But also it's the marketing. So how can I not walk around looking like I do when people ask me about tattoos and be like, here you go, this is what I do. Or now it's like, hey, I own a CrossFit gym, try it out. I think the old school way of promoting is the most effective way to me, the word of mouth way.
So the tattoo on the back of your head is a bumper sticker?
Sometimes it is, but it's permanent, so you can't just take it off. So I wear hats or hoodies, but it has, if I would have known, if I would have gone back in time and got that, maybe I would have picked a different, no, not a different tattoo.
A dragon?
Yeah, a dragon.
Do you have any dragons?
I do.
Alright.
I do.
But you would have picked something.
No, so the guy who did the back of my head was a guest artist of ours back when I had the shop in Brooklyn, and he spoke very little English. He was Chilean. His name is Italo. Really awesome guy. Like looking to really get a start, and as a present or as a gift for hosting him for like a month and a half, he did the tattoo on the back of my head. So I let him do whatever he wanted. So I can't see it ever unless it's a picture, but it's pretty cool from what I gather. So enough where people stop and ask me questions. And what's funny is like after so long, you think like heavily tattooed guys, you used to avoid them. Like you don't want to talk to this guy. This guy's probably been a prisoner, or why does he have tattoos all over? Now it's like sparks a conversation. Now it's like, God damn. I wish it was kind of back to that where people just maybe don't talk to me all the time because I have tattoos.
Interesting.
It's like, think about the people that are heavily tattooed. They probably smell funny. They're probably like macro make their own pair of jean shorts. They make their own cheese. A bunch of hipsters, like all covered in full head to toe tattoos.
Make their own cheese.
That's
definitely a good insult.
You probably
You
make your own
you big back look like you make your own cheese.
big back.
Yeah, big back for those listening, because most of our audience, I've lost track with the age, but they probably don't know about Big Back.
Big Mac, no. I thought because it rhymed with Big Mac that it would be considered like a like a chubster or somebody who eats a lot.
Gilmer's looped in, so luckily we had him.
Yeah, that's what it means. Like Big Mac.
We need somebody who's woke. Is that what it is? Is that what the kids say?
That's the 6'7" thing was also something that was mysterious to me, but I just say it now. I don't know what it means.
Word on the street, it's dead.
It's dead?
My nephews the other day, someone made a 6'7" joke. They're like, "No, please, no, don't say that. It's over." And I'm like, "All right, you say so, dude."
Are they shot callers like that?
Seems like it.
They're plugged in.
They're plugged in.
I mean, they're trying to make it happen, I think. You know, like you try to be that trendsetter that say, nah. You want to be the first guy to dead it.
I respect them for that.
You want to be the first guy to say, like, no, this is too much.
Dude, I just thought of a slang based on like plugged in. What have you said?
Oh my god.
I'm on the cord.
I'm on the cord.
Meaning like I'm like plugged in.
Yeah, I'm
I'm on the cord.
I get it. I get it.
Because like also like you get umbilical cord.
Yeah.
That's also another something that's like connected.
It's sophisticated.
Yeah.
I like it.
Dude, I'm corded.
Yeah, I'm corded.
That's better.
Yeah.
On the cord sounds like you're stepping on something like that should be like move. You're on the cord. Like you're in the way.
On the way.
No.
Corded.
Here, I'll take it further. I'll take it to 2026. Ready? Cord.
You just made it shorter.
Dude, just that's what you don't even respond to anything else but that.
Cord.
Yeah, people are like say like, oh, like do you know about this? And just cord.
Is it like saying heard? You know, the kids should be like heard that.
I used to say heard
It's
that.
like that, but better. That's why it's an hour.
I'm kind of stuck in my ways with the 90s slang. I still say word. I still say dope.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, what else do you say
I
from the
call
90s?
everybody kid. What's up, kid? I think some people maybe get not insulted, but they like wonder like, hey, does this guy think he's older than me or something?
Okay.
You know, but I say, what's up, kid? You know.
Interesting. So you're into like that Limp Bizkit era.
I guess so. I wouldn't call it Limp Bizkit era, but I guess yeah, Limp Bizkit. That's what you gather from kid, and well, I guess maybe word,
kid,
word.
Shut up, kid.
Me and my buddy used to like just go like full 90s Cali slang. Instead of saying hard, you say horde.
Horde?
That's horde. Yeah, you
Yeah,
just go
it's
straight
horde.
out. That's horde. The core. Get in the core. Get in the core. Get in the core now. Yeah. That's,
You know,
that's the thing.
Josh that we met at Ordana when we went to eat there one time.
Yeah.
He would say like that, like, "Yo, that's horde."
That's horde.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would straight up talk like that.
Josh, besides Mario, is another one. That's like we did that episode and I left and my face hurt.
Yeah.
So we were talking about like all the podcasts that we did that we should get a group together of just like all the people that are those people
And have them together in one pod.
It's just we should do dinner first. See if we can keep the energy contained.
Oh my
Okay.
God. That'd be
And
fun.
just have like savages dinner.
Yeah.
Just like ruin each other's lives.
Just see who's cord.
On a microphone. Who's cord? Yo, I'm not cord, bro. Yo, that's horde.
That's horde.
That is horde.
That's horde.
That's a horde
I will
idea.
say, if like our claim to fame, like if we get like viral on TikTok from like the clip about cord, like I'm gonna pack it up.
You gonna back it up?
You gotta
That's
kill
it,
You gotta
dude.
kill
Hang it up. That's your podcast. You retire on that.
But that's your time to shine, just on cord.
Yeah.
All
And they'll be
right,
like, what if I become like Banksy? And they're just like, what's the next one, dude?
Yeah, but then
what do you prophesize?
But do you realize you're gonna be that guy? Like you know
I'm just a slang prophet.
you know that kid, the floss kid, the kid who did the floss. It was like they call him like a backpack kid.
Yeah.
Like imagine you're that. You became a phenomena, like a phenom. You became like this thing, this big hit. But now everywhere you go, you gotta court it. You gotta always court it for the rest of your life. You're gonna live, breathe.
Yeah, but if they pay,
But if they pay.
maybe used to pay, but you're trying to keep that shit going.
you know who that makes me think of is the Epstein whole thing. Somebody linked it to the Island Boys and said the Island Boys are the sons of Epstein.
Man,
Look
those
it up.
guys.
And they did the facial recognition, and it's not good. It's really close.
No fucking way.
They do. The younger versions of them do look like.
Island Boys. I don't even.
That'd be so funny. I'd be like, oh, that's why they're so tough, dude.
That's again being in the tattoo culture, seeing that kind of.
Yeah. Is
Work.
that upsetting?
It's just sad, bro. Like, what do you like? What in the actual?
That work meaning what?
It's just terrible. Like
it just when you look at it, like what is bad about it to like an untrained eye?
what's bad about it? The fact that it's all disgusting quality. It's not done by any professionals. It's done by somebody who's literally
The lines are trashy.
just there. Yeah, the placement, everything is. But the thing is, like, you're going to get tattooed just for the look, like the LA bodysuit we used to call it. Like somebody who gets like a neck tattoo in their hands and they just wear long sleeves so they look fully tattooed. Meanwhile, they got nothing. You know, people like it just boggles me that that's not the LA bodysuit I was thinking about.
I hope that's on screen.
Tattoo, yeah.
That's so funny.
It might be just a
Tattoo plus, yeah.
tattoo plus. There it is.
Yeah, dude, just tattooed all over the place.
Yeah, no, that doesn't really translate what I was trying to get
No,
to.
but looking at these tattoos, like when you look at something for quality, like what do you? Is it like the lines, the shading? Like what do you looking at?
I'm a total tattoo snob, bro. I judge people straight up by their tattoos when I meet them. Always. There's definitely like line work is a part of being able to, you know, like if you got tattooed by somebody whose lines are a little shaky, you could tell that they're either, you know, they're not trained well or whatever. I mean, but also you have to differentiate from the newer artists, which I respect. If you got to start somewhere. You know, I have people walking around with my work that I'm like, if I see them on the street, I'd give them a hug and be like, yo, let me cover that shit up for you, you know, like for free, because it's 18 years ago, you know. But if you have just a lot of trash, like it's not the context, it's not the subject. Like you know, when you want to get an ICP or a crappy eagle on you with the nipples, like it's fine. But make it look good. You know what I mean? Like, you got to make it look good. My buddy did that, actually.
That's insane, dude.
Dude, that's he incorporated the nipples perfectly.
I mean,
It looks like the bird has nipples.
like he's fluffed.
Holy.
Like the feathers are fluffed.
It looks like he's got chin pecs.
Chin pecs are pretty. I mean, that's one way to hide stretch marks and man boobs. And that's another thing. Like, so if it's done right, it will look amazing.
So, like, I know you're more. Is it safe to say boutique? Like you're appointment only. Like you can't just pull up to your shop.
Yeah.
So like this might not be a good question. Are there tattoos that you get requested frequently, or is there like a trend right now?
Yeah.
What's the trend?
Oh man.
Sure.
I know a lot of people are going to be upset about it.
Put us on the cord.
People are going to say.
Put us on the cord, dude.
A lot of people are asking me.
People be asking Kenny.
So for the males, there's been a lot
for the males,
for the male
specimens,
the male clientele,
for the he's.
There's been a lot of this, and I mean, I could get into a whole tangent about it.
Okay,
I
hope it's something I don't want.
So do you want a lion?
A lion?
Yeah.
I don't know if I want a lion.
So let me explain to you.
But I might already have one.
You do have one.
I do have one, and it's a beast, and I've had it for like 10 years plus.
Okay, so how about this?
Maybe
progressive.
15. I'm a beast.
You had it before. How about the reasoning for it? It's not just because it's a lion, because everybody's, you know, lions are great looking animals, they're whatever. But like, is there any other animal in the world that you could get to personify how much of a badass man you are? Because that's literally what people now, I think because we're in such soft times as a people, where the, you know, like the war is whatever.
I will say getting a lion tattoo is akin to like getting a black belt, and you should earn it.
I agree.
Like you should come in with credentials like teardrop tattoos. Like you got to prove death certificate that you killed someone to get a teardrop tattoo.
Parallel to that is the warrior look, which is similar to the lion. The lion is represented as, I am the lion of my tribe, my family. I protect my family. Meanwhile, you know, I've seen some people that have those lions run upstairs. They're not protecting anybody from nothing. Okay. So it's not, you know, so that's like,
fair. Am I worthy of the lion tattoo?
I think you are.
Honestly,
I've rolled with you. I'm pretty intimidated.
No fern.
No fern.
All
Yo,
right.
no cord, bro.
No, yeah,
Cord.
Off the cord.
Yo, that's off the cord. You deserve the lion. You deserve to wear the lion's like headdress and walk around.
That does make a lot of sense. That dude's all right. So, but what are the ladies? What are the ladies asking for?
So this is a fad that has been gone for far too long, way too long. They call it. It's not a tattoo term, but they call it the fine line tattoo. Now, what is a fine line by definition? A very fine line, right? Every tattoo that you do that you use a specific liner, you get a fine line. The bold lines are just bold lines. It's just a very, like when people say 3D tattoos, they mean photorealism, but they don't know how to say that. So they say, I want it to look 3D. But I've done 3D tattoos where you have a red color,
It's
a
like
black and a
perspective,
blue
yeah.
color, and then you put on the 3D goggles and you could actually make it look.
No shit.
Yeah, yeah. Because that's a 3D tattoo.
How do you do that?
It's just really taking the stencil of a 3D picture. Like if you look at a 3D book, it's got 2 colors and then the black. So when you put it on, it just looks like it's 3D. It's just the effect that you get.
What are my limitations?
Nothing. No limit, soldier. You're in no cord. No limits.
Cordless.
See, so
What,
photorealism.
Gilmar?
Cordless. Oh man.
Dude, this
is-
slang has legs. Don't tell me it doesn't.
It's got no cord though.
Gilmar, take it to the nephews.
It's got yeah.
Take it to the nephews.
dude.
See what they say.
Take it to the council and let them vote.
The High Council.
You know, that's a good example.
I'm telling you, on Sunday I want a text message about what the nephews said.
All right, sounds good.
Nephews say yay or nay.
Oh man, if I could get a slang into like Trenton High somewhere, it would go off.
What are you gonna just go around and like just saying it? You think it'll be like
Gilmar's
subliminal?
plugged in. I can get it in there. I know a few dudes that George Washington. There's a few high schools in Philly we could get it into. That's all we got to do.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trendsetters.
And we got to leak into the suburbs. You know, we'll get it nationwide.
Yeah.
I think if you get a rapper to say it once, I think we have it. I don't think you need to go to schools. You need to go to like one of those. What do they call them?
I don't think
YouTubers?
so. I think good trends start on the bottom. I don't think they start with rappers. I think rappers hear that shit from the street boys.
Man,
The crickets on the corner. You hear them, and then they're like, "Oh shit, I'm gonna put that in a rhyme," and then everybody heats it.
clearly,
Right? I need to do the work. I need to get the soldier saying it,
Now,
and then somebody will put the heat on it.
could we look up if chord's already a thing?
Oh damn it!
Because you're saying it like you're the one who invented chord, but what if chord is an actual thing? Look at that hole.
Real quick,
actually-
look at this shit.
That's actually devastating.
So that is a good definition of photorealism because it looks like there's depth in it. I mean, yeah, it's abstract or whatever, but yeah, it creates a little dimensional look. But
That
that's
just
not
makes-
what people mean when they say 3D tattoos because nobody wants a hole in their head.
I bet you
Yeah.
that guy gets hit in the head a lot. Oh, look at that dude
The bear.
the bear. That's
Yeah.
sick.
So an example of that, it looks dimensional, it looks realistic, and that's what people call 3D tattoos. It's not a term that is used in the tattoo industry, but people use it, just like the fine line. So the girls is the fine line, is what my point was. And I'll say it is the least. It doesn't stand the test of time. It's the least standing of the test of time in all the tattoos because next to the white ink was a thing back in the 2010 to 15s, which was the stupidest thing ever. But whatever, people did it, and the fine line is the next step where it's like so fine and so gentle that it's barely there. And what happens is your skin heals over, and it won't stay.
You give me a lot of ideas. I would definitely do a 3D one where you got to throw the glasses on.
I'd love to. I'm down.
I
haven't done those in a while.
I have a couple tattoo ideas that I want to come in for. But would you get a matching tattoo with me? Would you get something small,
I would get it.
like a bear?
How about a cord?
That's what I was thinking. An extension cord.
Extension cord. How about
And what if your extension cord plugs into mine?
I
Like
was gonna
I have
say-
the male end, you have the female end.
um,
What if we were just two male ends?
and then we make somebody the 2 female end?
He's a
Double-sided.
3-way.
We call it docking. Docking cords.
Yeah.
You guys gonna Eiffel Tower me?
Whoa.
Whoa.
This is a family podcast.
Whoa.
What, you don't like France?
Paris.
I see London. I see France.
Mm.
No, I like it. I'll do that. I mean, I have a lot of not matching, but a lot of like fun tattoos that I've gotten over the years that people have. My daughter actually tattooed me. She's 10 now, but she tattooed me when she was 8. Pretty cool.
What's her lines like?
Fine.
They're fine. She's gonna be fine lines.
She's a fine line tattooer. No, she actually. So if you were describing the needle going onto the skin, it's almost like landing a plane. So you start going, to pull that line. She kind of went like a boom and then boom, and it was right on that ankle. So I had to keep it cool. You know, I had to play. She just got it, and I was just like instant sweat. You know, like with that, the first time the tattoo needle hits you, and you get like she got me. And I was like, man, I saw stars for a second. And she felt me kind of move a little bit. And she's like, are you okay, Dan? I was like, no, I'm good. Let's go. Keep going. But she did so good. I mean,
I saw that clip in my head of Marv in Home Alone. Get electrocuted.
yeah. You saw my skull, actually.
Like,
yeah. And then I actually grew hair, and then it came off. Oh, wow. I had hair before she tattooed me, and then I lost it all.
If you could have hair, though, like good hair, what would you want to look like? Like, what kind of haircut would you want to vibe on?
So, honestly, this is embarrassing, but I'll say it. Before, when I actually wore my hair, because, I mean, I really can't wear much hair now, but when I did wear it, I did have the frohawk, the mohawk. When
you were a cop?
Yeah.
You were just out there just cuffing dudes up with a faux hawk?
Frohawk and tattoos. I was a pretty...
Thank God you just became a tattoo artist.
Yeah. I was a pretty cop. But I was in the hood, too, so, like, people thought I was pretty. And the guys were like, yeah, pretty guy. I was like, oh.
But were you tattooed, though, yet?
I had tattoos on my forearms and stuff. So I was pretty progressive as a police officer. I was actually, the year that I joined, maybe a year or two later, they actually banned tattoos on the sleeves and stuff.
Is that still banned?
I think it's been lifted. Yeah, but it's almost
probably
like,
COVID lift.
Yeah.
Get the people back in the jobs.
I mean, nobody wants to be a cop now anyway, so they'll take whatever they can get.
Yeah, what would happen if everybody just like stopped being cops? Like, what would we do?
Do you think we'd be okay?
I think we'll be okay because where we're at, but I don't know about
because I got a lion tattoo. Let's be real.
I mean, because I'm always packing, so I'm not worried about it.
Cord.
Yeah, cord.
What do have a lot of the people that you met in the gym? Have you started to like tattoo them?
So that's a great question. I do channel a lot of my networking into fitness, including tattoos, the humble heroes, like I said. But I would say that over the years, besides law enforcement and PD military guys that, you know, were my kind of like my demographic, CrossFitters in Brooklyn, when I used to go to CrossFit 718 in Brooklyn. Those were my family. Those are guys that made me fall in love with the, you know, CrossFit.
The activity.
It's probably, I don't even know. In my shop alone, too, because I had 11 artists. So at least 30 or 40 clients over the years, like coming in, getting something always. So in the shop, a couple of the coaches have my tattoos on them, a couple of clients, a couple of members. And this is before I took ownership. Well, yeah, before I took ownership, I tattooed a bunch of them. And then even the old owner, I tattooed him and his family. So it's always, you know, it's a good advertisement because you're wearing shorts and short sleeve shirts and everybody sees this, you know. And now, I mean, some of my coaches are pretty fit and they look awesome in tattoos. So it's like kind of a cool.
Good little billboard.
Yeah, man.
At this point in your career, when you like, because I know a lot of people now that you've tattooed.
Yeah.
Especially in like the jiu-jitsu community.
Yeah.
With the level of recognition that you have now, like how, and like the detailed work that you do, like how many people do you typically see a week? And then my second question to that is how many of those people are like new clients versus like the same people, like it's like people you've done before?
It's gotten, now that I've been here for 4 years, it's definitely gotten 50-50. At first, it was definitely like 80-20, you know, New York and other states, because I would have guys fly in from, you know, other states and stay. And then when they learned that I was here, they still were like, all right, you know, where are you at? And I told them, and they still would get the hotel, and they still would, you know, do 2 days with me and stuff. And obviously being out here just in the public and just networking and meeting new people, the first thing when I say tattoos is like, oh, let me see your work, or, oh, you know, they talk to me. And so it's like I kind of went back to the initial grind days when I first started tattooing, and I show people my work and this and that. So my wife hooked up a nice Instagram for my portfolio so I could just show people what I do, and then that's it. That's really what I use the Instagram for. Hey, take a look at my stuff, and then they like it or they don't. And it's been a good 50-50 now, down the middle, because I still, like today, New York client, yesterday was a New York client, and then I have a Maryland client coming in. She comes in like 3 hours, you know, to come see little old me, which is it's a cool honor, you know.
Yeah, that's gotta feel really. I
mean, it's cool to know you for that.
That is kind of cool.
It's kind of cool to be like, yeah, like I flex on people. I'm like, I know a guy.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate that always. And you know, like I try.
But how many people do you do a week though?
It could be. I'm grateful to say that I could choose, and I choose to do 4 or 5 if I want to.
And like, how long is like a sitting?
This is one day. It's one client a day. It could be 4 to 6 hours, sometimes 7. Depends on how they go. You know, it depends on the piece. I'm usually doing big work now, so sleeves or, you know, pieces that require double sessions, pieces that require like maybe. I am covering and fixing a lot more tattoos than I'd like, but the one thing I will say is I am very fearless when it comes to cover-ups, because as long as you trust me, we're gonna go.
I mean, worst case, you just black the whole thing out, so whatever.
Well, yeah, I mean that's
right. Just think about it. Just fill the whole thing in.
I mean, that's a possibility too. I've never done one of those yet.
I know maybe 2 people. I know one jiu-jitsu guy has an entire leg filled in.
Yeah, no,
it's wild to see.
They're cool looking. I mean,
and
when it's done
the type of person.
Yeah, when it's done the right way, and some of them have like little skin spaces in it as well.
Yeah, there's some cool things, but like,
look at that. What is that? Is that from my page?
Yeah, it is.
Cool.
Oh, is this your Instagram? Art of War Tattoo?
Yeah, man.
Dang, I like the geometric one. Is cool to me. And I think the geometric thing is kind of like a lot of people have stuff like that, but when I see something that's like a different take on that idea, it's kind of cool.
It's off of a video game, actually. This girl who got it, she's a big gamer, and like those little symbols are all elemental symbols, and then the character itself is a character. So she wanted the character was my idea. She wanted the symbols in a honeycomb pattern or however it was, and I'm like, what if we just throw her in the mix? And she's like, can you do that? I'm like, well, let's see how it looks. And we did it, and she loved it. She came from far too. She was like upstate New York.
Do you use computers to like aid your design process at all?
I use an iPad. I have an iPad Pro, and I use a program called Procreate. It's just great for layers. You know, like I like to layer things, and I'll use references. I'll save them, and I'll either draw on the reference itself, add a layer, or because it's photorealism. A lot of photorealism is like easy to have some artists may say I'm not really an artist because I just copy a picture, but I really try to create an original take on that picture, whatever it is, you know, like, and even then the design is not done. When you have the reference, you still kind of go in the skin and try to like, no, this needs a little darker here. This needs to have a little different contrast. I want to add this here. So, you know, I tend to freehand some things as I go.
Is that just like your eye and practice? Because you didn't go to art school or anything like that, right?
No. Well, I mean, I did go to high school for art, but I didn't really go, you know. I was kind of a bad student. But
you ended up in the Marine Corps.
Fucked around and joined Uncle Sam's Misguided Children. But no, it was. But even in the Marine Corps, I was the artist recruit. There's a specific job for a lot of recruits, and one of them was a Marine recruit or two to design the range flag for when we go to Rifle Week, and we're in the big gear locker, which is like a storage locker where they store all the stuff that we're supposed to buy that they store, that they basically keep, like soap, all disposable stuff, toothpaste, Aquavelva. If you're a Marine, you know about Aquavelva, at least in my era. I don't know how they do it now. But anyway, so we're in there painting a pillowcase, designing the range flag, like to represent our platoon, and it's like a big honor. And they leave you alone, like you're there while you're doing all that, right? And the coolest thing is this: you're doing it, you have this, you get all bragging rights, you get to wear it under your guidon in Rifle Week. But then the drill instructors make up for all the times that you got away with not getting thrashed when everybody else was, and they just thrash you by yourself. It's
because you were overdrawing on the pillowcase.
Oh yeah, I was over there. I was missing out on all the fun, so they make sure that we get caught up immediately after we finish.
I mean, it makes sense. You got to distribute that stuff.
Yeah, I earned it. You know, I mean, it would be unfair that I get to doodle on a pillow while everybody.
Yeah, it's a fair country.
Yeah, I think so. Mm-hmm. At least boot camp. You know, I can't.
Yeah, the two fairest places on earth are prison and the Marine Corps.
Yeah,
that's what they say.
That's what they say.
I mean, I probably heard that, and I think I picked that up in a podcast.
That's chord, bro.
You know,
That's cool.
That's chord.
yeah, I'm not super chord on that, but
Yeah.
I mean, you're my cordage to the Marine Corps.
Wow. Well, it's an honor.
Yeah,
I'm a little outdated because now, you know, people are on TikTok and they use drones and shit. I don't have no idea. I don't even know the caliber. There's a new caliber of round that troops use. Or
just make it up.
it's a,
Yeah, they're using the 5.57.
it's a 5.5 8.5
Yeah,
blackout. Thunderbolt. It's a Thunderbolt Lightning 5.52. I have no idea. But yeah, so.
yeah, dude, the old the new rifle. Just start naming shit from Harry Potter and just be like, yeah, dude, we got them Nimbus 2000s coming down to Washington.
The Quidditch 8.2.
Yeah, dude.
You just load those 40 mics on the Quidditch 8.2.
Yeah, and then we'll load up the Nimbus 2000.
Nimbus. What's the other? What's that little? I don't watch Harry Potter.
The
I'm
snitch,
bad at
the
this.
little gold
The
thing.
snitch.
Yeah,
Yeah, I still can't say snitch without thinking
send him
Same.
a snitch.
snitches.
Same.
You know, snitches gets snitches.
Yeah, it must be a British thing, right?
of course.
But I feel like snitch is. I feel like that's a universal slang.
yeah, it has to be.
Oh, but they also
Snitch
say,
is snitch in every language.
they also see like tea and crimpets, fish and chips. They call fries chips. So you know
Fries.
Mm.
they're weird.
Yeah, J.K. Rowling. What a. I think it's funny when people like say she's like an idiot or something, like things like that along the lines, because like things she said, and I'm like, interesting. You know, like the most like largest selling book of all time is the Bible, and second to that is the Harry
Is the
Potter.
Harry Potter.
Series.
Yeah, what a doofus. What
Yeah,
a dummy.
she's a real dumbass.
Well, I mean, look, you know,
What if we lose track of the Bible and then like people like 60,000 years from now or like have like religions around Harry Potter?
you never heard my theory on religion specifically to that.
I'd love to hear it.
Okay, so basically the same. I use Spider-Man as an example. So let's say the world, like there's this crazy volcanic eruption or a meteor hits Earth. We have to
Likely.
hide underground, you know, whatever, and most people die, and all the rubble and everything is left over. And then years after, the remaining people, maybe generations after the remaining get to stay on the ground, they become bottom dwellers, whatever, cave dwellers. They start to come out, and they start to rummage through what's left of old world, you know, like the 2020s, and it's like 3,000, the year 3000, right? And then one guy in one region, we'll call it old
It's
New
more than a
York.
few generations. That's
Whatever.
900 years.
But you know whatever. It's fine. How about we make it 20 years, whatever, 30 years? Come on.
Okay.
Stay, just keep up.
Long enough for people to forget.
Yes, long enough for people to forget. Perfect. So they go from old New York, and they're like going through this rubble and all the left, what's left of Times Square, and they see this. They uncover this poster or this big image of this man in a spider suit, you know. And then at the same time or similar times, somewhere in what's old London, somebody discovers a store that sells books, and there's like a bunch of what's left over is like all these thousands and thousands of books of this same spider person. And then somewhere in Mexico, the same thing. You have remains of these clothes of like a spider, and then you think like, well, we have to link. There has to be some kind of connection. Like if you read in these ancient artifacts, this man used to sacrifice himself to go save people, and he would do selfless things. This was probably their god. This was probably their deity. This was probably some sort of like higher power. So then they slowly start to accept that this Spider-Man is the Messiah or the God that was once then, and then maybe start to worship him again.
But what would
hoping
they
that he'll
call
return.
him,
Jesus.
though? No, but like we know him as Spider-Man, but like if they discovered him like 300 years ago,
That's interesting because what if the alphabet's changed over time? Because, you know, the literature's still
and they
there.
just call him like,
Yeah, he's just called, you know. or they'll, or you have like a mumbled book that has like these little kid books where you pull the cord and it says something, and it says something like,
I think
oh,
you have a lot of faith in American, in like modern manufacturing, like surviving long enough.
I'm using examples. I mean, you could be toys that
Okay.
stay stuck in packages.
It's
you know?
we're imagining. I'm taking it from you. That's
Yeah,
wrong on me.
Yeah, don't take my new God
I shouldn't have shit
for
on you.
granted. But think about it. That's what I refer to Jesus to. You know, I mean, we're gonna get real deep, but I'm not gonna get too far. That could be the same thing. People are just like discovering these things. Like, this guy's got to be somebody. Meanwhile, he was cool at parties. You know,
What would be the most wild thing that like if we lost history that like people would worship in the future. Like for this week, for instance, like an example you could use was like in the future, like maybe Bad Bunny is like the Messiah.
You know what my answer is going to be, right?
Who?
Justin Bieber.
Bro.
He's all over.
So like you just went from trying to kill him in the past to worshiping him in the future.
If we don't kill him, he's going to get
all
worshipped
over the
in the future, bro. If we don't end him now, he will be the next Messiah.
I hope Bieber hears it.
I hope so too. Come at me, Bieber.
Come at me, Bieber.
We'll host you.
I mean,
He probably is into fine line tattoos, and you specialize in that.
So a few friends of mine have tattooed him in the past, and he became very famous after tattooing him. And that's kind of like what I want. I want my one celeb to put me over to where like now I'm unobtainable, where I don't even do podcasts without you paying me something. You know?
All right, so that's ever more why you need to get behind my slang career.
I mean, chord.
Because right.
You know?
That's right. He's using it right.
Yeah.
It's a verb. It's an adjective. It's everything. That's what good slang is. Good slang is everything.
So, you know, 6'7" was a term used in the 60s, I believe. 6s and 7s. Like, it's a British term about being crazy, I think. And that's when So when I heard it, I'm like, that's got to be it. And also 6'7", my precinct was a 6'7", so every time, we don't say 67th precinct, you say the 6'7". So when I've heard that, I'm like, oh, they're talking about my precinct.
They're talking about cops.
They're talking about cops, police. They love us.
They
love them.
They definitely love you.
They definitely don't.
6'7".
6'7".
Doot.
Nah, man.
It was made famous by Philadelphia rapper Skrilla.
Skrilla? That's nothing, huh?
Well, what'd you type in the search bar? Like, what did you search?
Origins of 6'7".
Oh. Right, 6s and 7s, I think, is the actual term.
I think
it's okay.
Kenny might just be making stuff
I don't
up.
care.
It's podcast. 70% of what you hear on here may or may not be
It's
true.
like Snapple Facts. You ever see the Snapple cap?
That's like everything's 90% of these are wrong.
50% of the Snapple Facts are fake. It just boggles
But
your
what
mind.
if that one is?
Then it means that it's not that everything is real.
No.
If that one is real,
it doesn't confirm or deny. It doesn't confirm or refute that thing, because if 50% of them are true or false,
yeah,
and that one happens to be false, that does still 50% could be true or false. Just because one is doesn't mean anything. It's inconclusive. Snapple did us dirty.
It's mind-boggling.
Mind-boggling. Oh my God. What is he doing?
Let's put all your thoughts into a Snapple bottle.
Bottling.
That
was boggling.
But yeah, no, so the origin.
It is. Gilmore's chord.
It says here the phrase evolved from referring to risky betting in a game to chance.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah.
So maybe not crazy, just
risky. I mean chaos. People would
So
say
that's what it means. It's a little. It's 6'7".
There we go. Look at that, Skrilla. Eat your heart out. Get to the bottom of these things, man. You got to.
We investigate. This is Bucks County's #1 investigator.
I'm so old. Anytime I hear any news anywhere, like just anything, like James Vanderbeek passed away today, or Dawson.
Who's that?
I'm like, nope, I gotta check, because it's like I don't care. Like Instagram's not my news source, but yet it just becomes news source because everything, if the sun sets and it's a pretty color, guess what? Everybody shows you. If it's snowing, guess what, guys? We all know it's snowing, and we know it's 1 degree outside.
I will say that that really does, being that we're outside all day.
Yeah.
Or most, I'm not going to say I'm outside all day, but we're outside a lot.
Yeah.
I don't like when people post about the weather that are inside dwellers.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, you don't know how hot it is out here.
Yeah. No, so
taking a picture of your car's thermostat.
You're in the office?
Bro, get out of here.
You're in the office and it's cold in there? Oh, poor guy.
Get out of here. Anyway.
Yeah. Also, regarding that, I love to run outside when it's cold. And, sometimes.
You run on busy roads?
Nah. I mean, in Brooklyn I did. I used to run, there's no unbusy roads. You just run wherever. Just hopefully you don't get hit by a car,
There's just yeah.
There's just roads. But no.
Would you run with this?
With Stormbreaker? Hell yeah, I would run with that.
What is this called?
It's called Stormbreaker.
Stormbreaker?
Yeah, so
I would pick it up, but it's legit
It's pretty heavy.
It's heavy. What is it made out of?
So this is made out of filament from a 3D printer.
Is that 3D printed?
So the axe part is 3D printed. My friend Sam donated his time to the Humble Heroes and made this. And then I went and turned the handle that he put in here into a tree to simulate or to replicate the Avengers movie Stormbreaker, which is actually kind of heavy.
Yeah, like how is that so sturdy?
I mean, the guy did a good job. It's a piece of rebar connecting both together, and it's tightened, so it's staying pretty sturdy. And then I just kind of went on just lots of glue, and
Yeah, when you came in with that, I expected it to be like 1 pound. Like when you handed it to me, I thought it was going to be like a costume prop, and I was like, oh my God.
we got to make we try to be as accurate as we can on the costumes and accurate as we can on the people playing the person, because when you walk around with that, it's going to be pretty cool for a kid to like, you hand it off to them or you put it down and they like feel the weight. So then when they are actually able to pick it up a little bit, it's like they're worthy, because that's the kind of things we do with this organization. We try to make the kids feel a little special, give them a little hope in life, So it starts with picking up an axe,
My question about the axe, though, when you walk around in public, obviously when you're performing, like you're expected to be in costume.
Yeah.
But when you're walking around in public, like on the way there
Yeah.
or after these events,
Yeah.
like what do people think? Like when people are like, dude, here's this dude just dressed up as Batman.
Yeah, I've had a lot of those moments. I mean, one time traveling with my Batman costume was pretty fun because I packed it into a carry-on, very really compact, and that thing is like, it has insulation, it has like muscle forms on the outside, the belts and everything. So TSA had a field trip with it. They really
They open it up and they're like,
they had to open it up because there's a utility belt in there. There's like, spiked gloves,
Yeah.
So the girl just opens it up and she's just like giving me the look of like, I'm like, I'm
Did
Batman.
you hear with I'm Batman?
Oh, I have to. I mean, there's no way to say, because people ask me who do you play? What am I going to say?
Batman.
I'm Batman. You can't say it any other way. Or I'll just grab them and say, swear to me,
What's like the weirdest thing out in public you've like carried around or dressed up as that people have just been like, what?
Oh, man. So, I mean.
Or costume you've made, like maybe you didn't wear it, but like.
Yeah.
The Spawn one is pretty.
Spawn
Spawn is
I
pretty
would
wild.
say, because to carry him around, you kind of have to make him whole. So the mask is on top of I have like a little half mannequin. So I dressed him half mannequin, and there's a hook there. So I just walk around with him. So he's literally just standing so just like doing this, in the wind. And people, always ask. But like when you're wearing the costume is one thing. But usually we'll carry a prop like a shield, Captain America shield. And it's like it's life size. It looks like it's been through battle. So people it turns heads. Like this is a new edition. So we're going to be wearing it for the first time this weekend. We have Tim Tebow's Night to Shine, which is we're going to join some kids on a prom night.
That's this weekend in 3 days?
In 3 days, yeah. Friday the 13th. So this is fun. We have a lot of great volunteers from my gym, from my buddy Mike's gym.
We got to put you in touch with Connor, who we had on the podcast, because he would make an excellent Thor.
Yeah.
He just looks like Thor.
Yeah, Thor when he had the eye patch and his hair was shaved.
And
That's the one he'd be.
literally huge. He's jacked.
The jacked
and I've
guy.
heard things from the lifting community that apparently he really lifts things. Like he was like a competitive lifter at Penn State, somebody told me.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, our Thor is pretty awesome. He's in pretty good shape. I mean, obviously.
Oh, yeah, already got a Thor.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this
Don't
is
mean to
Who
step
else
on
do we
his
need?
toes. Yeah.
The Juggernaut. Do we need a Juggernaut?
Jogger. You know what? What do we make him a Hulk? Just spray paint them green. Have him run around with no shirt on.
Dude, Connor dressed as the Hulk would be. I'll pay him.
Yeah,
I'll donate
I'll
towards
pay
his
him.
I'll donate towards his campaign.
It takes a lot of dedication.
$1,000 towards Connor's next campaign if he dresses up like the Hulk.
I mean, it can't hurt his campaign if he does charity. You know what I mean?
I mean, he's really involved. He's not hurting for like if anything, he's too involved in the community.
Oh, okay.
He cares about it.
All right, well, sorry, Connor. You're beat then. Cord. Was that good?
That was clean.
You can't just throw it out.
It was still not that. You can't cord. No, but yeah, I mean, look, the thing is finding the popular characters is hard to find people that fit them. Like a Spider-Man, you have to be super fit and kind of like, you know, like really trim and hopefully agile too, you know. Can't walk around looking like a beefy Spidey, you know.
What would Gilmore like? What character would Gilmore like most?
Definitely Rogue.
Rogue? Isn't Rogue a female
Yeah,
character?
Yeah,
What the fuck?
I would say
That's a fair F word use. You get a pass.
I get a
YouTube gives you a pass for that.
Oh, that's right. We're not supposed to curse. Dude, I've been holding
No,
back curses.
you can if you want, but we're like deciding not to.
How do you decide not to curse?
We're trying.
How the fuck
It's
do you make that
we're not.
happen?
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry,
we're not mad if it happens,
Oh, okay.
but we're trying our best.
Yeah. I'll try to be clean. I mean,
We're way into the podcast right now, so honestly, YouTube's not looking this far in.
no, you don't have the one guy going like scrolling through to make sure.
Nah.
This guy looks like he curses a lot. Let me just check
Okay.
him out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Gilmore could probably fit into Hawkeye. Hawkeye would be kind of a cool.
Oh, Gilmore,
You know.
Hawkeye.
Thank you, Hawkeye.
You could do Green Lantern, Hawkeye. You could do Hawkeye.
How do you say Green Lantern in Spanish?
Fuck, bro.
Just hit him with a lantern verde.
Lanterna Verde.
Lanterna verde.
Look at that.
I thought he was gonna be Grazie.
Gra-
And this Italian dude.
Beepity beepity. Something with a mustache. Maybe you could be Zorro. We'll just make him
Linterna.
Linterna.
Lanterna Verde. There we go.
Linterna verde.
There we go. Sorry.
Linterna verde. I'm just gonna start referring to myself as that.
Linterna.
That should be your new alias.
Be like, what's your name? Be like Linterna.
Can't say it like that, bro. You gotta practice the accent so it's like more believable.
I was hitting it with like a 1930s Zorro accent. Damn, like
Dude,
like
Zorro
Matt-
would be pretty dope. You go in there like stabbing superheroes with your fencing sword. That'd be kind of fun.
A Zorro.
Night, you know, I mean, I'm a big nerd, so I could put you in Night Thrasher. I could put you in all kinds of things. People probably don't even know what Night Thrasher is.
I don't think I
What,
know
what about Nacho Libre? You got anybody requesting Nacho Libre?
Bro, I just watched that movie recently. I love that
I
movie.
love that movie.
So good.
It's one of my
These are my type.
Oh my god. I need to borrow your sweats.
Yeah, Chancho, let me borrow some
Sancho, I
sweats.
need your sweats.
Do you get requests? Like, do you ever have someone like a kid, like you come in there and like you guys show up squad deep, but then they're just like,
Yep.
no Silver Surfer,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
something like that, and you're just like, kid, come on, dude, we
But
just
I have answers for all of them because I mean I've been doing it for so long. They're like,
be like, I know
hey,
they're
where's
fighting in Gaza.
Robin? Where's Superman? I'm like, he wasn't invited. I tell him like, I was like, I'm the star of the show here. Like, I like to be, like extra Lego Batman personality. You know, you ever seen that movie?
Abrasive.
Abrasive and cocky.
I haven't
like
seen
funny.
it. I haven't seen it, but I've watched the clips after you explained it to us. It made sense.
Yeah, like it's really like he's really just like just no holds bar. Like I run this place. Like I tell people, I tell a kid like, hey, how's your hospital food? Right? Let's say how's that doing? He's like, I just bought the hospital, so you're gonna get steak next. You want steak? Who wants steak? Anybody want steak? And I go around asking everybody, taking orders for steak, and I'll just like take a pretend piece of paper and a pen and start asking for steak, and the kid laughs. You know, nothing's actually, they're not gonna actually get steak, but
Then they don't get steak, dude.
Yeah.
Kids all hyped up on it.
well, the kid's gotta learn disappointment, you know, as well.
Most kids don't know what steak
give
is.
kids life
You have to know
lessons.
how old were you until you figured out what steak was?
Damn. Pretty early because my
I
parents
was about to say
carne asadas.
Hispanic, bro.
Yeah,
This
we
is-
eat steak
you
at fucking 3,
you grew
bro.
up on steak.
Yeah.
You learn how to use a steak knife at 2 years old.
I think a tortilla was the first
It's
thing I
the life
ever
of crime that most Hispanics
ate. The life of crime.
The whole ice situation makes so much
a
sense.
steak. It's not a steak. It's a steak.
It's a steak
There's an
problem.
E in front
A
of
steak,
it. And
B
a
steak. Yeah.
Yeah, and
A
a steak.
Dude, we just took all their steak knives away.
I mean, now they're powerless
Dude, we'll eat it with our
and
hands.
malnourished. Powerless and malnourished. No,
Fuck.
but yeah, meat's been like part of my life since I was a little kid. Yes. You didn't grow up on steak? Don't you guys have like deer meat and something? You know, venison.
Nah, dude, we're not. We had steak as kids.
I feel like I ate more chicken than I did steak.
Oh,
'cause-
yeah, chicken for sure.
Definitely ate more chicken.
So
than
we
I
were
did steak.
half-field hams in the microwave, macaroni and cheese.
Oh, classic.
Got to get the,
Some good stuff.
I didn't really
single
learn about
mom
mac and
running around with
cheese.
2 maniac kids. Like, Then my mom would. This is the crazy shit my mom would do. She would leave us alone at the kitchen table together. Like she would make she would heat the ham up or whatever, like microwave dinner, and then put me and my brother opposite of each other in the kitchen, and then be like, all right, I'm going upstairs to like get a shower or something like that. If I don't want to hear any shit. Dude, my mom wouldn't get to the top of the stairs before some shit would pop off. And it would just be like, I'll be like, what? You're leaving two like young men sitting eating a couple of slices of ham, staring at each other. Like, I can't look at this dude in the face and not get like a little wild up, dude.
You're gonna fight over the
start
ham.
some shit.
Lord of the Flies rules. Like,
I think of that now. Like, I think of that now. Like when I see like the young kids at jiu-jitsu and stuff. And I'm like, dude, I would never leave just two of you at a table together and like walk away.
Yeah, no. That's how you learn.
Yeah,
That's how you learn.
I guess if we were getting steak, probably everybody was sitting at the table.
I was gonna say special occasions where everybody's sitting at the
Yeah, we probably weren't getting wild with steak at the table.
And by the way, I want to add that this firm is sexually harassing me.
The firm?
It's literally slowly like touching me, and I'm like, I keep looking over my shoulder, like, what is this guy doing?
It's not harassment though. You never said no.
I didn't say yes. It's my body,
Oof.
my choice.
Oof.
Cord.
You signed the waiver.
Cord.
You did sign our
Signed the
waiver.
waiver.
You
I
did.
didn't see anybody fern touching.
We'll get Danny to add an amendment.
I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm not saying I'm not enjoying this slight touching and slowly like bringing out my PTSD. Like I'm in the jungles.
Yeah.
of
You didn't go to the
Venezuela.
jungles.
No, you're right. I didn't go to the jungles. The jungles
If
of
anything,
Iraq.
you should be like New Jersey Beach. I just can't do it anymore.
Yeah, I would not. I actually wouldn't. I hate the sand. Sand is not for me, not anymore. Yeah, I was stationed in the desert and then got sent to the desert. So there was like, you think like, hey, I'm gonna go see something new. Nah, desert to desert, sandboxes everywhere.
Yeah, it's interesting. I was gonna say recently, but it was like probably a year ago now. I read a bunch about Afghanistan's like history. And it's kind of wild how many times like humanity has just shown up there, fucked shit up, and then left. It's terrible. It's not happened just one time. It hasn't happened 3 times. It's happened like every 30 to 50 years for centuries.
I mean,
It's almost like the land there is just dedicated to fight on. It's terrible.
It's Mortal Kombat.
there's
No,
no
seriously.
reason to live there. There's no reason to live there. I mean,
Well, I mean, people be living there.
yeah,
People be
well, I
fighting
mean,
there.
not by choice. They're just stuck there. You can't even leave if they wanted to. Where are they gonna go?
I mean, I've been watching a bunch of videos hyping up Afghanistan's tourism, so people
Good.
be going there.
Good, I hope so. Welcome to the Kandahar province.
Do
Lovely.
you ever have you ever seen like I'll send you it. It's like Guy's Trip to Vegas is what was like overrated, and it's like Guy's Trip to Afghanistan.
That's so
And then it's
stupid.
them. It's them like riding camels. It's them like
It's
shooting
exciting.
guns off in the desert. Like
I mean, that's honestly like part of the glory of that. Like I never did Afghanistan. I was in Iraq, so I actually got to. I just told the story too long ago.
right?
Yeah, it's a tomato potato.
Tomato potato.
I rode a camel in Kuwait.
Mm.
You know, the first time I ever met a camel, and it was like such a cool story because like
What was her name?
something with a something with 2 khas, I think.
Halloween.
A kha in the front and a kha at the end. I don't remember, but either way, it was this very sweet camel because like the guy was like, "My friend, the camel," and I'm like, "Yeah, all right, how much?" And you know, giving him the Saddam dollars because they didn't count anymore. You want Iraqi dinars, bro? Well, no, you give me America. All right, so you give him American dollars, and he whistles for this thing, and his thing is like galloping full force, like with his tongue out, like a dog. And I'm thinking like, this is the coolest thing ever. And the thing was like a dog, like it licked my hand and it got like in my face. It smelled like a camel in the desert, but it was so fun and it was so cool, you know. So camels, I would understand taking a boys' trip to Iraq to ride camels and shoot guns. The only downside may be death, but whatever, you know, like Vegas too. I mean, you know, it's not much different. You know, you ever ride mopeds on Vegas Boulevard? That's death.
It's equivalent.
It's pretty equivalent. I mean, it's like a game of Frogger.
So mopeds are the camels of the United States.
I believe so. And ironically
What if I pulled up in Omar and was like, "Hey, I got us a jet. We got to land in Dubai. we're going to Afghanistan. You got to be there for 72 hours. I promise you'll be safe. Oh, especially you. You'll blend in like crazy.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
They'll give you a goat. They'll give you 2 goats to
you
go
gotta
farm.
go, or I'm never talking to you again.
Fuck, I'm going. I'm going. Dude.
Would you go?
Yes, I'm going.
What
yeah.
would
Would
the
you think?
downside to
But
that
like,
be?
I would keep you safe.
What would the
Yeah, I'm
downside to that
going.
be?
I'm going.
Okay.
What would the downside to
But
that
what
be?
if I would talk to you again and you just knew it was a trick? Would you still go?
If you would talk to me again, I wouldn't go.
Okay, you would go.
Dubai is not a place I want.
So there's an office down
Don't
the
care.
road.
Don't
you
care?
could go
Don't
visit.
care.
They'll give you a free trip to Afghanistan. Actually, I guess nobody's going to Afghanistan.
Well,
anymore,
the only
right?
reason I threw Dubai in there was because I had to set expectations that there will probably be a layover.
Okay, all right.
I was
Like,
going to say
there's
I was
no
like, well,
direct flights to Afghanistan. That's kind of where I was getting at with that.
Okay,
There
okay,
is.
okay.
We're probably going to Germany, Dubai, Afghanistan.
Gotcha.
I was going to say, why would you land in Dubai and not stay in Dubai and just go to? This is
Dubai
great.
is
Let's go somewhere worse.
shitty, bro.
Nah, I mean, it's there for you know.
Dubai, like when people hype that place up the way that they do, it's just no. It's the way people used to hype up Vegas.
Absolutely.
It's
But
like
I'm saying
no,
it's-
the people hype up Dubai because they know like they can talk shit and that like most likely you won't go there to find out they're full of shit.
Yes,
There are some cool things you can do there,
Sure.
I'm
but
sure.
it is also a very strict place, and arguably you can do way more like cowboy shit in Doylestown, Pennsylvania than you can in fucking Dubai. I will.
You could do more.
I
cowboy
promise you. I see me on Saturday.
You could do more cowboy shit in Doylestown than you could in most places in the country. Just in the United States alone, I think. I feel.
You feel like it's pretty cowboy here?
I mean, where I'm at, yeah. I'm not in Doylestown. I'm a little further out.
Mm.
First off, if you claim Doylestown where you're at, that is a reach.
Yeah, you're
No,
far.
I'm not in Doylestown. I never claimed it ever.
It's
But-
at least 20 minutes.
yeah, no, I don't even like. I don't know any towns other than Doylestown and where I'm at, and then like maybe Easton.
But where I want to, I think I want to end up someplace between you and where I'm at in Doylestown.
Is that where you're at? Considered Doylestown?
We were told it's considered Greater Doylestown. It's technically Buckingham,
Greater Doylestown.
but that's what the cops call it.
Well.
Because we were asking,
Oh yeah.
and they're like, "Oh no, technically Doylestown Airport is Greater Doylestown."
I like that
Oh.
my county or my city or whatever doesn't have a police department or a sheriff's. They're the state troopers. One car every 3 days shows up in that area, maybe if there's something that has to happen.
I like that.
I do love that.
It's kind of like pick your own story.
yeah. It makes me feel a lot safer that I'm just able to do what I have to do. If I mean, this doesn't really happen.
Yeah, like who's gonna come up? Like whoever comes up on you, like you're like making like crazy props and stuff in your garage. If they roll up on you, like that's just it.
Well, I mean, considering the fact
Conclusion.
that in my prop station, there's like gun compartments everywhere.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Is like
yeah.
your prop thing is like it looks like there's fake guns all over the place, but it's like that there's like sword, no assault rifle.
So the
It's
Glock,
like
the Glock is underneath my.
this
my
one's really realistic.
Like, what does this do? No. Press the trigger. No, man. There you go. No, but yeah, there's nothing. There's literally nothing that goes, which is why I moved out there, because it's like there's no activity.
You shoot on your property?
Yeah. From time to time. I mean, it's been a while. But yeah.
Are there like rules, or is it just like your neighbors?
Yeah, don't aim at your neighbor's house. I think
Yeah.
is the only rule that they gave me.
I like that rule.
It's like, don't aim at your neighbor. Don't be an asshole. It's big boy. Right? They call it big boy rules. You know, it's grown ups. You know?
The only thing that I don't like about getting too close to like where you are is the rocks. You guys have some big rocks up there.
Like for digging,
Well, just like if you want to build something, it's like
build it with rocks. What's the problem?
no, but like the rocks up there aren't just like they're like school bus size rocks.
No, they're big rocks.
Like sometimes I think like when you start like what little experience I have building in like that kind of environment, it's crazy.
I will say that it did take me like almost 3 hours to dig a flagpole into my property because of the rocks. So
Yeah, and they're not
you're
like
right.
rocks. Like when you're talking about the rocks, like you're saying like it's part of a bigger rock, which is known as a mountain.
No, it's just the rocks are.
Oh yeah, because sometimes I drive around in that area and I'm like, there's no way. It's like similar to when you look at icebergs. You look at these rocks sticking up out of the ground, and you're like,
You know,
There's more of you under the ground.
you want to hear the most city boy thing I did to my property?
You removed all the rocks.
No, I actually bought some rocks to put into my property.
What? Dude, what are you talking about?
I had a landscaper, and he had this idea, and he's like, "Hey, what if we put a stone?" And he brought stones to put in my property, and I'm like, "Look
That's
at that!
awesome. That's
It's like
hilarious.
adopting a rock."
There's a park near Kenny's house called High Rocks.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay, I'm not grabbing the rock. I'm not bringing it
There's
to
also
the car.
another one called Ringing Rocks.
there is.
It's just rocky ass
Rocks everywhere, bro.
Yeah, but are you picking the rocks up and bringing them to your car? No, I'm paying
it's
somebody.
probably not.
I'm saying, I'm not saying it's not a city boy thing, but I did it.
That's
The guy
true.
brought some rocks. He imported rocks locally, but they're locally sourced at least, organic, they're grass fed.
Mm.
So,
I only really get behind, like, I can only really be friends with people that source their rocks locally.
I can't buy my rocks in China, bro.
Because
You know what shipping is?
what the Egyptians did, we can never allow to happen again. Taking rocks from so far. I can hold on to it.
Never forget.
I think I can never forget what they did, dude.
300 BC.
They transported those rocks from so far away. Just build it where the rocks are.
But
Is that a bad premise?
Build it where the rocks are.
Build it where the rocks are. Like, why would you bring the rocks to you?
Maybe they were from the city and they didn't know better.
Mm-hmm.
Well, listen, man, don't knock my rocks.
I guess we'll end on this. Like, what's your best theory about the pyramids? Like, what are the pyramids? Your best.
I'm pretty on the side of aliens. Some sort of outer worldly sourced technology.
What do you think, Gilmar? As he closes the chapstick romantically.
I think aliens helped.
He had to.
You think they helped?
Yeah, to lather up those
what were
lips.
the pyramid? What did they do though?
I think they gave or at least one piece of equipment. Left
mean-
it somewhere, lost it. Maybe they crashed and left it, and they found it.
Maybe they brought the rocks.
Maybe they brought the rocks.
You know what I'm saying?
So yeah,
Yeah, like I don't think that many people could have built that without, and also because of the art. I like to see art history and why these things are humanoid, but not really. The winged creatures and the dog heads and all that stuff. Like the rest of the country didn't really, or the rest of the world didn't really have that. They were just badly drawn humans, for a while. Like a lot of art history has, like Greek, you got even the cave draw, like they were just badly drawn humans. These guys specifically made their gods, animal or some
there's
kind
some
of
pretty
deformed-
sophisticated drawings out in like Arizona and shit like that.
Yeah. Of what?
Of like history
Of people.
people and shit.
Yeah. Well, you know what I mean. Like it's not.
Well, yeah, you are an artiste.
Yeah.
What about you? What's your theory?
Yeah. What about you?
Oh shit, I guess.
Your turn.
I was like, what? Why are these cameras pointed at me?
What's all these lights at?
Yeah, dude, where am I? Oh no.
Just woke up.
I'd like to think like, I don't know, like they're definitely not just monuments.
Mm.
I think that they were probably some sort of like energy station, or maybe they were sending like a beam of, like they were like a satellite dish to Mars or something.
Beam me up, Scotty.
Yeah,
right through the
beam-
pyramid.
Yeah,
Didn't they just discover a whole bunch, like a mile of?
yeah. There's a lot of
More
there's a lot
pyramid?
of arguing going on about what they did or did not discover. So we're letting the dust. I personally am letting the dust settle on all that before I get too invested.
I'm blaming AI either
Because
way.
you would.
I go to I can't get wrapped up in. I'm reading right now. My personal obsession is, and I'm gonna say it wrong. It's memonists. It's memory specialists, like people that can memorize like crazy amounts of things.
Memorists?
Memorists, I think. But
Memorist?
there's an N in there.
Oh, memorist. No,
No,
not this.
just Koreans, basically.
No,
So
type,
Korean.
it's MN.
Oh, MN.
It's like you typed it right, but there's an N in there.
Oh.
Yeah. There it is, right there.
Oh, scheisse.
Second.
This one?
Scheisse.
This one?
Exceptional ability to encode, store, and retrieve information from memory. So get this, right?
Yeah.
Everyone used to do this. This was like how there was no written anything. Like your brain just memorized things.
Well,
So we still have this ability in us, and like I'm in the trenches. We'll talk about it.
I completely agree. I mean, that's how technology slowly killed that. I mean, even the more you got
Paper killed it.
Paper killed it. Yes,
Paper killed it. And you know who else killed it? The Puritans.
The Puritans.
Wow.
The Puritans came in and they said it was like satanic, basically, to memorize shit. Yeah.
What?
Whatever. We'll get it.
One
Episode
Spider-Man rules. One Spider-Man becomes God.
El Speed.
El Speed.
He will rule justly.
Once Lord. What's the Lord of the Lord of Web?
Lord.
Web, we'll call him Webbo. Instead of sign of the cross, this is what you do.
What if you just
Spidey be with you?
Instead of the cross, they're just like.
Listen, it works. There's a way to do it. I can't wait to see the altar boys. See what they look like.
They just come up to you. They just come up to you to bless you, and they just.
So stupid.
What is this? This better be lotion.
Silly strings. Just a bunch of silly strings.
I'll tell you what though, you haven't lived unless some little kid at Six Flags is like hit you with a spider thing, like, but like doesn't have it, but just like you're just walking around, you're just like whoa.
That's
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like you ever been at a party and some kid just hit you with a spider, you dance, you're just.
You gotta pretend to get hit. Oh.
Did you forget who you're talking to? It's an occupational hazard. Everybody, I get webbed all the time.
Just get webbed on,
I'm
dude.
like, oh, come on, bro. I just watched this. That's what I tell them. I just brought this to dry cleaning. Robin's gonna have to clean this up, you know. Robin.
Robin.
Gilmore could be Robin.
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 Do somebody ever ask you about like a character and then like you just don't really like that character, so you're like, they're like
You see the Batman.
They're working with ice.
The Batman persona
Just
does
ruin
not
them.
like any character. So when he's talking, he talks smack about everybody. Oh, where's Wolverine? He's probably out there digging something with his dirt claws or something, you know, or like, or he's out there being, you know, whatever. Like, I will always talk smack about anybody.
Has anybody ever asked you for like you like go into a room and like maybe there's a Korean kid in the bed, and he asks for like a Korean character that you gotta like, you gotta like look him up, like
Dude,
what's his name again?
Did I tell you that story?
What?
No, has that happened? Like
That literally happened our last hospital visit.
Oh no, wait.
No way.
He wasn't Korean. He was Asian.
He was
the Chinese, maybe Japanese, or he was asking about a Japanese character.
You can't say Chinese or maybe Japanese. Those cultures don't like you don't do that.
I still forget. It's like saying you're from Poland or Germany. It's still the same thing.
Okay, so he was Filipino
he
and
was
or
Asian.
all of
No.
Asia.
He was either Japanese or Chinese because he specifically asked for an anime character that was based on Japan or whatever. Like, oh, you should bring him, and I'm like, who's this guy?
What was it? Hitler?
What's his name? Yeah, it was Hitler. It was anime Hitler. It was Tentacle Hitler. He had tentacles, and he became Super Hitler. And
They're about that guy over there
where in China?
in China and Japan.
Yeah, they're about Hitler.
They're about that guy.
Yeah.
Cord?
Straight up. Yeah, there's video games Nintendo released like not in the United States.
That's insane. I mean, whatever. He's a character.
Oh,
you know?
Wolfenstein was one of them, I think, because they used to have Nazi.
Wolfenstein was a big Nazi game.
Yeah, a bunch of Nazi stuff everywhere.
But no, so yeah, I didn't have the information for him because I had no idea what he was talking about. He stumped me. I'm usually pretty good with characters, and like if they mention a foreign entity, I'm like, yeah, he's not with us. You know, I just say that. It's like he didn't sign the contract. He didn't want to join us or something like silly.
Facts.
Or he's waiting in the back in the Batmobile. Or
Kids
something.
understand contracts.
No, which is funny because if I'm
They're like, oh yeah, of course.
Yeah,
well, I
What
speak
the
to I like to speak to children like adults because I'm not gonna talk down to them. So like I'll say, well, when they ask about like a weapon, oh, why don't you use a grappling hook? The insurance policy in this hospital, I can't do it. It's just a liability. And then they're like, okay, like
You just hit them with some sophisticated.
Sorry, kid, insurance doesn't let me do it. But check this out, and I'll just do some cool like flip for them or something. No, I can't flip in a hospital. You know how hard it is to fight in a cape, by the way? It's totally not practical. Like, I don't understand why so many superheroes have capes. There is no way.
Because
in
that helped them
hell.
fly. Obviously, dude. Get on the
Batman doesn't fly. Why does he have a cape?
Wait, I've seen him fly.
It's not really flying.
It's not really flying. It's falling with style.
Yeah.
Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't he have like a paraglider or some shit?
I mean, yeah, but realistically, okay, what about Robin? He doesn't fly. Why does he have a cape?
I mean, he's got a little cape.
He's a little bitch
He's
cape.
just feeling like he
He
just
just needs to be included.
Yeah.
It's to hide his ass from because he's wearing little tiny
Yeah.
boxer briefs or little,
He's hiding
little
the
Speedos.
brand that's on his back. This is Bruce.
Yeah, even Batgirl. Batgirl has a cape. No reason for that,
Interesting.
you know. But whatever. So like, there's no. Oh, I've worn capes many times where I've had to like do regular stuff, like kneel on one knee and then get up and not step on my cape, or walk into a door and not get caught on something. Like, there's no practical way that Batman could solve crimes in that outfit. You know, just to consider for the future. If you want to be a vigilante and fight crime, don't use a cape.
That's true. It's all apparently just for style anyway.
It's a style, clearly. It's like it's probably heavily influenced from Roman commanders, if I had to guess.
Yeah, I mean, it says here, circus strongman.
You know, I mean, it's decorative. It does look cool. It hides all the zippers from the costumes.
It is kind of interesting, like, why they chose capes as a part of a like. We were like, you know what he needs?
A
It's a
cape.
cape.
Yeah, no one needs a cape.
You got to look into those
Because like
interviews.
when these stories were written originally, like it wasn't in an era where like people were still rocking capes. Like it wasn't in the 20s.
Mm-hmm.
Like dude, Superman and all that stuff. Like the dude who wrote all that stuff's like just died.
Oh,
Superman
shit.
came out in 1930s.
Hmm?
Superman, I believe, was 1930s.
Okay, so now you're talking about like Prohibition and Great Depression. Like maybe people
First World War.
maybe people were wearing capes. First World War in the 30s?
Wasn't it in 1930s?
No, dude. World War
year
II
was it?
started in the end of the 1930s. Middle of 1930s, Germany started popping off
Yeah.
for the second time.
Yeah.
We're talking the teens.
1917. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Spanish flu.
Sorry, I'm.
That's okay, dude.
I'm a little
You know what?
rusty.
You can't be good at everything.
Yeah,
You're right.
What do you got, Gilmore?
gotta cap him off somewhere. Oh,
Oh, you gotta cap them off
we
somewhere.
gotta cap him off somewhere.
Word.
dude.
Word.
We got, yeah,
Batman's always packing, so
yeah. You got.
Stormbreaker hurts. It might not cut you in half, but it'll leave a bruise. If I could swing it. If I
Yeah.
could swing it.
I'll probably let you hit me with that.
I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't want to do that. 'Cause
What did you offer that?
For the story.
so it's against, so is insurance policy against it?
dude.
Yeah.
It's against an insurance policy. You know,
Oh.
Thor, yeah, they got.
I'm not a child, dude.
Because it's contract.
I know I can sign a
I'm
piece of
contract.
paper to waive my rights.
You want to waive your rights? to
What
take-
if some kid hits you with that? What are you gonna do? What if kids? Well, don't you have a waiver? Like, oh shit.
I'll be like, you're right. I'm not really Batman. All right, kid. Just go with it.
Yeah.
I'll break character just to
Hit with a kitty.
Like,
Yeah, be good.
You know, when we see kids that aren't special, we've done like grief camps where kids are like, you know, not special needs or delayed or whatever, and they're like just kids that maybe lost somebody, and
Need
we'll
a
go to
little
these
dark
camps,
humor.
and we try to get those are the hardest to really, you know, like interact with, because they like first thing is they'll, yo, why you here? You know, oh, what's this or what's that? Oh, I see. Is it what? You're not the real guy. Like, oh, why are you this guy? You're too short. You know, I've been hit with that a couple times. I am 5'7.5", but that's not, you know, that's not Batman's height. For kids, it might be, but then when you're standing to an adult and you're like, yeah, that's right, I'm Batman. A lot of times I've been told, I thought you were taller. Dakota Meyer told that to me when I first met him, because he knew about Double Heroes, and then we met up to tattoo. And first thing he was, hey Batman, you know what? I thought you'd be taller. I was like, yeah, man, you're right.
That's a nice way of saying it.
Yeah,
I think you got tall energy.
I do.
Short king.
I have.
You
TG
definitely got to
I
rock.
have
You could
TGE.
you could definitely rock a lion tattoo proudly.
I should. I don't have any more room for a lion though.
we're on top of your head.
Nah.
Perfect.
We
No,
could get matching like little stick figure lions.
I never got to the point of the lion being so cheesy. It wasn't because of the fact it's a lion.
All right,
It's
take
because
us out
they
on
want
this.
it. They want it to have blue eyes for some reason, and that's a big like joke amongst the tattoo community, like, why the hell do you want lions don't have blue eyes? And it's not usually because they have blue eyes. For some reason, they want the eyes blue because they want them to be fierce. I'm like, but it's not blue. Like, they just
Lions
don't
don't
have
have
blue
blue
eyes.
eyes.
They don't. They have yellow eyes, and the eyes, the eye color itself is pretty fierce enough, I feel. But that's it.
A lion
You
with
want-
blue eyes wouldn't even really be able to survive because its ability to like refract, like the sun wouldn't be able to catch anything.
That's true.
That's true. And it's not like the male lions do.
It
much
would be
hunting
like
as
the
it is.
last kind of lion. It would be an ineffective lion. So like that's not a lion you'd want to be.
It's one of the worst.
Also, the
So, I
female
mean,
lion would be better. No? Because they're the ones that do the hunting. They're the ones that do the actual...
Because the male lions say so.
Okay. Not denying that. But still, blue lions, cheesy. Don't get blue lions, guys.
If you get blue eyes on a lion, like you better be someone that like doesn't pay their bills.
Oh, yeah. You mean like an 18-year-old kid?
Like if you're a deadbeat, like if you're just taking pre-workout and working out at noon at Planet Fitness every day, your lion should have blue eyes. Let me be able to identify you.
They better at least be able to pay for their tattoo, though, because their girlfriend has to pay for it, I guess. Or mom.
Bar mitzvah money left over.
God,
Taking out a long-term savings.
that's good. Yeah, so don't get blue lions.
High yield savings.
I will tell you no. I will tell you to kick rocks.
Mm.
I've told people no on that.
Blue
many times.
lion eyes. No.
Blue lion eyes. Also the times, the clocks. No more clocks, guys. I don't know why people get clocks anymore.
Yeah,
Or at
time
all.
is a construct. The whole memory thing is taking me down the whole time thing as well. It's kind of been a rough couple of mornings.
I'm sorry.
Weird theories out there.
Yeah. No, but that's true. We're destroying ourselves with not needing to memorize anything. So now there's no need for it. Like inventing the paper.
Yeah, it's a thing though. There's like leagues for people to compete in though. There are people that do participate.
Like memory games, like
Yeah, there's memory championships and stuff. Yeah.
wow. Do you want to one day compete for the memory championship?
No,
No.
I don't give a shit.
No.
It's just interesting.
I don't give a shit.
Like,
I want to know everything in the book.
how do you
in the
train?
Book.
Do you like
Several books. Oh, just I mean, we'll end the podcast and then I guess I'll tell you because
Facts. Yeah.
Gilmore's gonna take us out again.
Yeah,
He
I
had such a
mean,
good
Kenny,
start.
where can people find you, man?
So physically, I'm everywhere, like Batman. No, but so you could look up, you could look up CrossFit Mad Hatter at our Instagram and our CrossFitMadHatter.com. You can look me up. You can find my art on Art by K-Bar or Art of War Tattoo on Instagram. You can look at my Etsy page for my costumes, and you can look at the Humble Heroes of FDNY.org for or hhfdny.org for our organization. Always looking for volunteers, always looking to spread joy to kids in need of a little joy, and really want some, I want to spread that word a lot more, and using all these channels to do it. You guys, anybody who wants to jump, please contact me. I'm down to get more people to help spread this word. It's a lot of fun. Where else can you get to dress up like a superhero and, pretend to be somebody's hero and actually be one to somebody, which is kind of fun.
Facts. All right, so that was Andrew, Kenny, Rambo on the floor, and Gilmore behind the sticks. Thank you guys for listening.
Cool.